Some state leaders want to ban some immigrants from owning property.
Top Republican officials say it's to prevent espionage and attacks from adversaries, but Democrats say it hurts migrants who are fleeing those same threats.
Ryan Chandler brings us the debate from the state capitol.
If we can't buy farmland in your country, you're not buying any here.
Texas Republicans moving to ban people from buying property if they come from certain countries. Brenham Republican Lois Kolkhorst filed legislation to cut off Texas real estate to citizens of China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. It's a move Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller says is overdue.
If they really want to assimilate and be part of the American dream, become a citizen. Until you're a citizen, no, you don't get it. You're a threat to our country. You could be a spy. We don't know.
Foreign investors own more land in Texas than any other state, about 3% of our private land. Texas already bans companies from the same four countries from connecting into our critical infrastructure like our power grid. This bill, though, goes farther, banning individuals from buying any property at all.
We're telling them you're not welcome here. You can't buy a home. You can't start a business.
Houston Democrat Gene Wu worries the law targets green card holders, asylum seekers, and other immigrants just like him.
The countries that we don't like have a lot of people fleeing from those countries who do not like those governments either. And we're now telling them, while you're waiting, which could be for years, if not decades, you can't even buy a house.
While Miller says he's pushing to take the ban nationwide and already has the support from the governor.
He'll sign the bill. I think we've got a lot of momentum this time to get it right.
Ryan Chandler, KXAN News.
And the Texas bill follows legislation already filed in Congress to ban similar foreign investment nationwide. Senators from Washington State and South Dakota filed bills to ban the same countries from buying American farmland. Now, as Ryan mentioned, USDA numbers show Texas does have the largest amount of foreign-held agricultural land in the U.S. at more than 4.5 million acres. But there are some key details to point out. Going in depth, in terms of percentages, that is just over 3% of Texas farmland owned by people from other countries. That puts Texas in the top 20 when it comes to U.S. states, but it's still less percentage-wise than any of the states bordering Texas. The numbers also show, aside from Oklahoma, between 2019 and 2020, Texas saw the most farmland sold to foreigners at more than 287,000 acres. So exactly which foreign interests own the most land in Texas? Well, that would be our neighbor to the north, Canada. Canadian individuals or companies own 1.6 million acres, both agricultural and not. That's followed by the Dutch, Germans, Italians, and then the UK.